Hey YouTube, how are you doing? Welcome back to Captivating Mind. So today I want to talk to you about something. It's no regrets, right? And it's so funny because this is actually my second recording because I forgot to put in my memory card. How can you record with no memory card? But I got it set up and we have a memory card going, so we're good to go now. So, as I said today, it's talking about no regrets. Did I regret not recording? No. But sometimes when you re-record something, more thoughts and more things come to your mind. And like for me, I haven't really written down anything. I think maybe earlier I did have a few things that I wrote down before. Hold on, let me adjust this slide real quick. How about that? I think I like that better. That I've written down before, but most of the times it's just a little note to keep me on track and on point. So today I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for those subscribers who are still following me. I know that it's been a gap in time, but the start of this year something came up with my health. Nothing serious. At least I'm praying that it's nothing serious. So I've been getting a few tests run on me to make sure that everything is okay. And it's kind of crazy how it takes something like that for us to get more focused on our health, or it takes something tragic or as close to tragic or something of concern to make us switch our focus to something else. You know what I mean? And it's sad that it has to be like that, and I'm hoping that you, my subscribers, my followers, will take the lessons from me and go out there and get your medical checkup, make sure everything is okay with your body and with your health. Get sign up to talk to a therapist, make sure that everything is okay in your mental state and all is well. Because in your mind you want to be right, in your body you want to be right as well. So with this topic, no regret, right? There's certain things that I know that we can do in order to prevent ourselves from having regrets, right? When it comes to our health, I'm sure you guys know this. What are the two things that people mention time and time again that you can do to make sure that you live a healthy lifestyle and that you don't have any disease or any problems with your body? Two things. People say diet and exercise. I know a lot of people, they are afraid of the word diet. It's just each time you say diet, everybody gets scared. And the thing is, it's nothing to be afraid of, because the thing is, you more so have to look at it as a lifestyle. Change certain habits in your eating, right? And therefore, that is a diet. Change certain habits in your eating. So, if you don't eat fruits and vegetables, increase that in your lifestyle, right? The reason is your body can heal itself by using fruits and vegetables, and some of those vegetables to eat them raw. A few things that I learned, like I never thought about eating green bean raw. I never thought about eating broccoli raw. You guys might think that is funny, but those are things that I learned that you can eat raw. And I've had broccoli in a salad, and I love it. You know what I mean? So these things that you learn, the more life that is in the food that you eat. So fruits and vegetables, nothing canned, right? Like everything fresh from the store, fresh from the market. Like that gives your body all that it needs in order to build it up. Not only that, the fruits give you natural water. So does the vegetables as well. So even though they say drink water each day, the fruits and the vegetables contain water that actually helps your body as well. So for me now, because of this thing that happened earlier this year with my health, like I'm focusing more on my diet, watching what I eat, cutting out junk food and all these other things. Now listen, this is a journey, right? Break away little by little. You can still go out and have fun and eat your certain delights every now and then, but it's the majority of what you eat that you need to reduce to just mainly fruits and vegetables and things that are healthy, right? living life with no regrets. How many of you have had an allergy test? I've never had a food allergy test to know that what our body is allergic to. Because sometimes we're eating things that for us is not good, and we don't know it because we're so used to eating it, and our body changes over the years, over time. So in order to live a life with no regrets, go to the doctor, go to the hospital, wherever it's more convenient to you, and get a full body checkup. Make sure that your blood work and everything is okay, right? And introduce exercise in your diet. Start with a brisk walk and build it up to a jog or to a run, right? And try to maintain that throughout. Go swimming, right? Saunas is good to sweat out the toxins out of your body. So learn more about your body so that your body can fight all these ailments and all these diseases. You know, when COVID came around back in I know it happens in 2019, but we heard about it basically in 2020. They said the people who are high risk were people who had certain ailments, people who were overweight and had all these other problems that were high risk. So what we need to do so we live a life of no regrets is to make sure that we eat healthy and exercise so that our body is at a low risk of anything that were to happen, that our body is able to fight it. How do you build your immune system? We haven't learned about these things because we don't look, right? So in order to live a life with no regrets, we have to understand that we are mortal and we're not immortal, and our immortality, we can be here today and God forbid we can be gone tomorrow. It takes almost nothing to take us out. So should we live our life in fear? No. Always live your life to the best of your ability. Eating the best that you know how, exercising the best that you know how, connecting with people, connecting with family, friends, and loved ones. Same thing with no regrets when it comes to family, friends, and loved ones. Be truthful and be honest, right? If certain things bother you about your family, your friends, and your loved one, you let them know. Like, these are the things that I do not like. These are the things that bother me. And be truthful, because the thing is, when people are truly in your circle, when you are truthful to them, they will understand. If someone speak against those things, right, then those people are the ones that you should cut out of your life, right? Same thing in a relationship. A lot of people are in these dating relationships, and it's a toxic relationship that's not beneficial to them, and they're trying to change. Sorry guys, I have allergies. They're trying to change, right, that person that they're with, and they don't realize that because they're doing that, a lot of their time is being taken away, and that person is not willing to change. You only can change a person who is willing to change. If they're not willing to change, then it's time for you guys to go, to leave those people alone, right? Because the thing is, you are not a God that you can change a person, right? No matter how much you want to change that person, if they don't want to change, they're not going to change, right? And sometimes they won't change because they look at you as not being serious, right? Because if you, sorry about that guys, I say I have allergies. Because if you're serious, when you say, this is what I'm going to do, if this is not done, when that thing is not done, that is time for you to leave, right? And the thing is, you have to also stand on your principle. When you leave, let them know. When I leave, I'm not planning to come back, you know? So, guys, we have to live a life of no regrets. Eat right, exercise, connect with family. Make sure that is an important thing. Connect with friends, right? Network with people, because we as human beings are social beings. Even if we don't socialize with, certain groups of people, but we all have our own social circle, right? And we need to get into those things in order to grow, right? Remember, we are mortals. So there are things that we argue and fuss and complain about that makes no sense, because the thing is, it's here today and it's gone tomorrow, right? This whole cancel culture. If you do not agree or don't believe in something that someone is saying on their platform, then you don't need to support that platform in any way. You need to either create your own platform or move to someone else who you do support and promote those people. A lot of us, we come up with all these arguments of things, and it's just a waste of our time, where our time is so precious. Once you spend that time, that's it. There's no getting it back. So guys, I want you to live a life of no regrets. I want to live a life of no regrets. So I'm learning each day to let certain things play out, let people live their life, because this life is just a journey. Everyone is living it out to the best of their ability. If it's something that I don't like, I'll mention it. If the person do not want to fix what I mentioned, then I go my own way. And I hope you guys live that way too, or learn to live that way too, because I want to see you happy, and I want to see a community of people who just love being alive and love spending time with their friends, family, and loved one, love going out, love traveling, love all these wonderful things that we're surrounded by. So live a life of no regrets, guys, right? And as a reminder, always be careful of what captures your mind. So much things are out there to pull our mind this way and that way, and that cause us to drift away from what our purpose is and what our goal is, right? So be careful of what captures your mind, and if it's something that is not beneficial to you, cast it aside, right? And let us continue to grow. All right, so be safe, be wise. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And for those of you who are my followers, I wanted to say that let's say this whole thing with my health, I had to make sure that everything is good. I feel a little bit more confident now, and less anxious. So I hope that you all are well, and I'll see you next time. So thank you for tuning in to Captivated Mind. Be safe, give life where you can, and give love where you can. Blessings.